For 20 years, ODM was the People's Party. It was the voice of democracy, the shield of the common wananchi, and the only political machine that could rival the state.
Sisi tutaendelea kuunga mkono baba, tutaendelea kuandamana milele na milele, hata tukukufa watoto wetu wataendelea kuandamana mpaka sava ifunguliwe.
But today, ODM is collapsing right before our very eyes.
Kama kuna chama imeisha, ni hii chama ya ODM.
Once a national force, it has now been reduced to a confused, divided and shrinking outfit.
It was the only party yenye imekaa for 20 years in existence na ilikuwa na support all over the country. Saa hii ODM imebaki ni ya Luo Nyanza peke yake.
The question is simple. How did the mighty ODM become a sinking ship? Let's break it down.
ODM. ODM.
In 2007, ODM was unstoppable. Raila Odinga commanded support across the country, from Nyanza to Rift Valley to Coast to Western. ODM wasn't just a party, it was a movement.
The ODM leaders were expecting one of the biggest turnouts in the recent past in such a meeting, and they will not be disappointed by the crowd that has turned up here.
Kenyans believed it was the future, the defender of democracy, and the hope for the oppressed.
Sisi tunabeba bendera ya ukombozi. Ili bendera ambayo tunataka kupeleka mpaka mlimani kule.
But fast forward to today, and that dream is gone.
Gaucho ametokelezea kusema hii ODM si ya Wakisii, hii ODM si ya Waluya, ODM ni ya Wajaluo.
ODM is no longer a national party. It has been boxed into Luo Nyanza and a few parts of Western and Coast.
That is how a party dies. Once it is relegated in one community, even within that community, kutakuwa na revolt, itakuwa relegated to Homa Bay. Utakuwa sasa ukisimama na ODM in Kisumu upiti. That's why hakukuwa na vita mingi kwa grassroots elections ya Kakamega. That is not how ODM does its things. Tumezoea ODM viti zinapaa. That is ODM.
Ruto's plan to reduce ODM into a regional outfit has worked perfectly.
ODM has been enjoying nationwide following. What William Ruto amefanya ni ku reduce ODM into a Luo outfit. Sai ODM is only vibrant in a Luo territory.
ODM's decline is tied directly to its leader.
We are not breaking the law. As a whistleblower, you're protected by the law.
Raila once fought corruption, bad deals, and injustices. But in recent months, he has defended the most controversial Adani Airports deal.
Adani company conglomerate is worth over $200 billion. Do not begin to condemn innocent companies who are basically doing normal commercial transactions.
A deal experts have warned that was very bad for this country. He even tried to guilt Kenyans and MPs for rejecting it.
And that's why when Adani came here to want to do this airport, and too much noise was being made in Parliament for no reason at all, and they pulled out. The Red Airport is just like here, it is. It's just as it is.
This has shocked many. Is this the same Raila who once fought for Kenyans? Or has he now become part of the system he once opposed?
Baba is being used to taste the waters. And actually, Baba had a share in Adani.
Yes!
We have a lot of respect for Baba.
Yes!
But he has goofed
yes!
on the issue of Adani.
When the leader compromises, the party follows. And that's exactly what's happening to ODM. ODM today is a divided house. It's split into two camps. One, the pro-Ruto wing. That is Joho, Mbadi, Wanga, Junet Mohammed, Kaluma, and many, many more, who openly spread the two-term gospel, promising Ruto re-election in 2027.
Ruto, tumonyeshe alama ya two-term pale nyuma, hey!
And then there is the anti-Ruto wing, that is Sifuna, Babu Owino, Caleb Amisi, and many more. This group of ODM members one that ODM cannot sell out Kenyans by backing a punitive government.
These people just say one term, they don't have any agenda. I want William Ruto to know that his removal from office is a national priority agenda. It is the only agenda. In my ranking, removing Ruto is top. It's even higher than getting a second terminal at JKI or dualing Malaba to Mombasa.
And Raila himself, he flip-flops. One day, he is promising to stick by Ruto.
Unasema Ruto aende. Aende alafu nani ifanyike?
The next day, he says no decision has been made.
And we've signed and agreed that we'll work together up to 2027. We have not passed any resolution as a party to say how we're going to go into the election of 2027.
To the public, ODM looks like a party without direction. A once disciplined, powerful machine is now a house divided. And every day, Kenyans lose faith.
Kuna mzee hapa anaitwa Raila Odinga. Anasema, Raila, no deal on Ruto re-election. And he thinks Kenyans care. Kenyans no longer care of what Raila is saying or is not saying.
You see, ODM's entry into government has only benefited Luo Nyanza. Appointments, projects, and political favors are concentrated there. To the rest of the country, ODM now looks like a tribal outfit, not a national movement.
If we don't tell our people the truth, broad-based government, wakati President Ruto aliweka sahihi na Prime Minister Raila Odinga, hii serikali mpya, Khalwale hakuwako, Mudavadi hawakumuita, Oparanya hawakumuita, Wetangula, Shivamulanga, ta.
This is the greatest irony. Raila built ODM as a broad national party, but under Ruto's careful strategy, it has now been reduced to the very thing that Raila once resisted, a regional party. ODM's confused approach to 2027 is also killing it.
Saizi yata ambia wa Kenya, oh, we have not done any deal with Ruto. Who cares? Who cares? You can have the deal with Ruto. We no longer care. You can become a goon for Ruto 2027. We no longer care.
With leaders openly contradicting each other, Kenyans see ODM as a sinking ship. And when people lose faith in a ship, they jump. That's what is happening right now. Leaders and supporters are quietly walking away, looking for new homes in other political outfits.
So, ukikosa tikiti bado utakwenda?
Bado tutashinda uchaguzi.
Okay. With or without the ticket?
Bado tutashinda uchaguzi na tutashinda asubuhi na mapema.
ODM was once the biggest defender of democracy, but today it's a shadow of its former self. Confused, divided, and morally compromised.
So from a national party to a tribal party, that is what William Ruto has been able to do to the ODM party.
Raila's actions, the party's decisions, and Ruto's smart strategy has brought ODM to its knees. ODM is no longer the hope of Kenyans. It's a sinking ship, and Kenyans are jumping off.
Sahi hata watoke kwa serikali ama wabaki, hakuna tofauti. Kwa sababu sahi ile national outlook ilikuwa nayo, hiyo imemezwa na UDA. Sahi wote wawili, they are very tribal party.
History will remember ODM for what it once was, a national movement that gave Kenyans hope. But history will also remember how it ended, not with a bang, but with confusion, betrayal, and collapse.
And I agree with the cartoonist in the Daily Nation. Mwenye ameweka akasema, the reason why Raila is saying these things is because of a broad-based check. Tuko karibu mwisho wa mwezi, na check haijatolewa, hajaambiwa atapata pesa ngapi this month. That's why he's saying those things.
This is the slow, painful, and catastrophic end of Raila's ODM party. Subscribe.